Our next guest has a simple way to help quench your thirst for better nutrition. Start juicing, she says. Here to share a few delicious recipes, please welcome the author of Superfood Juices, natural chef Julie Morris.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
We were teasing you. We were joking about the audience possibly looking like Cheetos. And I said, who doesn't like Cheetos? And then Julie said, me. Because I'm a natural chef.
I would have said oranges.
Oranges.
They look more like oranges.
And that's a healthy thing.
Exactly.
All right,
exactly.
so let's talk about superfood juices and what exactly makes a superfood.
Okay, so superfoods are basically a class of foods. They're the most nutrient-dense, benefit-rich foods found in nature. So this is a really, really broad class of foods. It's not just the things that you can't pronounce.
Right.
It's things like beets, it's things like kale, and then we also have some of these really interesting ones like goji berries, chia seeds, sea buckthorn berries. But it's a very, very broad class, and really what we try and do in the superfood realm is explore them and how to use them in a culinary sense.
Okay, so, and make them tasty.
And make them taste really, really good.
All right, what are you making?
So I have a book on juices, right? And so this one is specifically geared just towards how to fresh press all of your own produce and then boost it with superfoods.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to make actually one of the recipes from the book. It's a watermelon goji juice,
okay.
right? So we've got some fresh watermelon. I'm just going to power this guy on here. And if you want to actually do the honors, this is a fast juicer. You'll see why.
This is like a Tim Allen Home Improvement juicer.
About to beam up there.
So just toss it in there?
Just toss it in there. Teamwork here. And you see how quickly it juices that?
Yeah.
It's super, super easy. And it smells so good. The nice thing about watermelon, it's in season right now. It's a wonderful source of electrolytes.
Oh, so the seeds aren't a problem?
The seeds are not a problem. The juice will handle it just fine.
Wow.
And we can juice basically anywhere from a half of a watermelon to a full watermelon. And then, to make it a little bit more interesting, not that this isn't delicious already, we've got some fresh basil. I know that basil is also in season right now.
Right,
if you have an abundance growing in your yard, this is a great...
I have a pot full.
You do? Okay, so here's, besides pesto, this is another thing that you can do with basil. And I like to kind of bunch this up a little bit so that the juicer reads
stems and all?
Stems and everything goes in there. So you don't even have to chop. This is like the lazy chef's way to eating really healthy.
Okay.
So put these all in there. It's not going to make a lot of juice. But since the fiber is stripped, this is hyper condensed with chlorophyll and healthy nutrients.
Okay, and you put the goji in, which is, I was trying to figure out which one.
So the goji berries are actually these ones right here.
These, okay.
They come dried. And so what I like to do is actually put them in the juice in their dried form and just put in like a couple of tablespoons or so and then mix them in. And like most good things, a little bit of patience is required.
Okay.
But you let this sit for about 15 minutes, and what happens is the goji berries will swell up with the fresh watermelon basil juice, and they'll also saturate the juice with a little bit of sweetness.
Oh.
Now, the reason why you'd want to do this outside of simply amazing flavor is the goji berries are one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. So they have over 20 vitamins and minerals in them, more vitamin C than oranges.
Is this something you would have for breakfast?
Yes, you could have it for breakfast. Right. It's a great way to kind of energize yourself and have a nice little snack midday.
Oh, this is what it looks like now when it's...
So, yes, magically.
And then let me ask you a superfood question. Are superfoods better cooked or natural?
You can do actually either way. So something like a goji berry is really good in its raw form.
Okay.
But other things like kale can be slightly steamed. A lot of nutrients.
What about with, say, cheese and bacon?
You know, those weren't on the superfood list that I had earlier.
By the way, this is really good. But quickly, let's do I know you had another drink to make, too.
Yeah, so we have...
This is really good.
Thank you. Thank you. It's nice and refreshing, right?
Yes, it is, really.
So we have a couple other drinks. This one, we can actually make a little bit. This is in its finished form. This is a cucumber mint juice that we made. And I just put in some chia seeds in there.
Okay. Oh, my gosh.
Just a little bit, right? stirred up. Now, they're going to kind of look a little bit solid in this form, but the crazy thing about chia seeds is they hydrate. They swell up with water.
Just like the
goji berries.
Okay. We're out of time, so we're going to put the recipe on our website.
Great.
And, of course, the book is really fun. Thank you very much,
Thank you
Julie.
so
Appreciate
much.
it.